All right. Welcome, folks. We are live, and it's Friday, so let's see if we can, I don't know, make a big number. I think maybe the rare. Hold on a second. There we go. Not a big fan of the rare skip, so we're just gonna play this out. Hello?
Well met.
Gator Dunn, thank you for the 10 months.
Well met.
And Leopard, thank you for the 6. Right, we'll come back for the voucher.
Well met.
Stone, thank you for the prime, and Ham, thank you as well.
Well met.
Alright, let's go here first. And I guess we can consider this.
Well
Why not?
met.
Holy, Muzz and Morning, thank you for
Well
the subs.
met.
Now stop giving me money and watch this drive.
Well met.
Arf, thank you for the prime. My god. I mean, now we have to open the packs, right? So that we can immediately be disappointed. Hello? Let's just get our money right. Unfortunate draw there. Does not help with the money situation. Oh my god, we've done it.
Well met.
Here. Probably taking the Chad now. Gluten-free Jazzy. Thank you for the prime. Huh. Okay. Something like this, maybe, and then let's figure out what to do here. Money? No money. We tried. Okay. They started cutting down the deck early. Let's get a little bit of extra money here. Because that is what we are lacking in this run right now. Surely this pays out, right? It did not. This time for sure, though. No money. And is this anything? Nope. Is this anything? Yes. I think we do take the purple. Definitely take that. this up front. One of these days we'll hit the 20, and it'll be glorious. One of these days. Hashtag fun dad. Thank you for the bits. Do you know what a chess player's favorite rock band is? Queen. I mean, at least they have good taste.
Well met.
Chonker, thank you for the 4. Didn't even break this. Oh, there it is. We've done it. $45 card deck at this stage honestly isn't too bad. We don't have great point scoring though.
Well met.
Addable, thank you for the Bren. Sure. Voucher situation is also pretty poor.
Well met.
Holy, Crunchy, thank you for the gifted. Oh right, I forgot we had this. Don't really care about these, but we can pretend to. I guess that's why we don't use those. Which I don't really care about a blue seal, do I? Yeah, that's something I care about. Now we're looking for a golden ticket. And a red seal, as usual. Cryptid on the purple. Start making hearts, maybe. I mean, we're already pretty close just from like one round. Very nice.
Well met.
Cthulhu, thank you for the 2. Okay, at least it's not a voucher with a downside. This hallucination is a little underwhelming. I mean, I've already removed all but one of my lucky cards, so that's not going to happen. Would have preferred foil there.
Well met.
Graved. Thank you for the 4.
Well met.
Orange Aces. Welcome back. Thank you for continuing that gift sub for Murphy. With one of these. Here first. Oh. I'm gonna have to take that, aren't I? It has to be you. Let's do this. We're not gonna try and force everything to be golden here. I just do want to get as much as possible done. Hey, welcome, Murphy. So we really need better point scoring than we have. So like a scary face would go kind of crazy right now. This greed sickens me. Alright, I think you're done. Which also means I think the Midas Mask is done. Ouch. Okay. See if we can figure out how to turn this into something. Cutting cards helps. The vouchers have been absurdly bad. So, I think we probably just don't have a run here unless we get a lot of colas.
Well met.
Blade Fan, thank you for the 7. I think the Hanged Man is actually more money over the course of the run just because of the fact that it gets us closer to the gold cards. Threes are cards we want to discard anyway. Perfect. Oh, chance for A-Ball to do something. Guess we try and roll this. Oof. That's great. Again, there's nothing good about this run, so if it dies, it dies. Can't discard my kings, unfortunately. Oh no. Might just be dead anyway. At least that broke. At least we got another king. Oof. Okay, at least they're all gold cards. But I couldn't risk hitting another pair there. I need the money here because we need jokers now. Oof. Unfortunate boss blind. Really kind of absurd draw. It's a little better. think about the bull. The more levels in Pluto we get, the less I feel like the bull is useful here. The more levels in Pluto we get, the less useful to shoot the moon becomes as well. But we're so extraordinarily weak right now that I still need it for the time being. Boss blind is going to be devastating. Red Seal could have finally given this run a singular thing of value. But, that's something. Driver's license may have kept it going, but we may just like run it back after anti-8 because of how little this run has going for it. Yeah, Planet Voucher, like we just kind of whiffed on a lot of things already. Mostly the vouchers. I mean, our deck fixing is alright. So I guess that's one additional thing that we have going for it. I'm gonna sell this and see if we can get it a fresh copy for the Crimson Heart. Money at least. It's also money. Maybe the mime will allow us to get the money to roll down into a bean. Moderately back, jokers are irrelevant for these runs. You always find the jokers. We don't have, well, like, we have, I think, exactly 2 vouchers on anti-8. Blueprint over driver's license. I mean, blueprint over anything. I just haven't seen a blueprint, so it's irrelevant. Fine. I don't want to win here. It's fine. Yeah, let's see what the voucher is, and then we'll make a decision. I guess we got exactly one additional voucher. Okay. That makes it easy. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. I'm currently playing Balatro, watching my favorite streamer play Balatro, and I regret nothing. Many such cases. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can beat this boss. I just don't care to, because... Well, okay, that's maybe something, actually. That's a little bit of hopium. At the same time, if the run wants to die at the boss blind, I'm not too pressed about it. That's what we're looking for. I want that so bad, too. But, like, I kind of need it. I mean, if anything, we could sell the mime. But if we want this to survive, we have to get through the boss blind first. It's possible I actually need that 3, just as a steal card. The jack should do it, but we do have to draw it. We're guaranteed to draw it. We're not guaranteed to draw it. It could be our very last card. It wasn't. So we are one card away from seeing every card in our deck right now. And unfortunately, we're stuck with this run, is what that means. But the red seal does give a bit of hopium. Why won't these glass cards break? Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. What driver has no license? A screwdriver? I could go for one of those right now. Oh, God. This is maybe the third time I've seen Magic Trick. I think it is just time for a new run. Like, there's no future for this run when we have 3 vouchers on ante-10. So, it's just GG's. Reasonable crash out? A crash out is when I calmly explain that the run is dead and it's time for a new one. Are you okay? Sorry to crash out on you again. From YouTube videos that simply ask, what did Shoot the Moon ever do to you? Nothing. That's why I don't use it. Hey man, calm down, stop crashing out. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, hear me out. We could do an actual fun run here. As long as we can get our econ going and get things online. Edsy, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. The game just gifted me this Nat Negative Vampire, so I figure I might as well go ahead and use it. Hope you had a good stream though, Edsy. Everybody make sure to drop Edsy a follow, especially if you want to get better at this game. Also want to say I love Shoot the Moon, and it's literally in my roster as we speak. It's a fine Joker, it's just not useful beyond the early game a lot of times. Thank you, Fun Dad. So this is an anti-2 Nat Negative Vampire. We can see what we can do with this. We're also not getting terrible vouchers this time. Curious about the vampire strat. If you ask chat, if you combine it with like 6 different support jokers, it suddenly becomes the best joker in the game. Well, there's one of the 6. So, like, every run should actually be a Midas Mask vampire run because it has synergy. And if all your jokers have synergy, you win the game. That last part hasn't actually ever happened. Nobody's ever accomplished that because it turns out they die because even if you assemble all pieces, it's just a mediocre build. But it's fun. It's in here, right? Oh, I saw yellow. Me at the urinal. have to play another 2 pair, don't I? Now here's the problem with all this. It's reasonable that because we're carrying around a bad Joker, we're just gonna die. Okay, this could do something maybe. Like, I could take the Marble Joker and feed the vampire that way, but realistically, the way that we can make the largest possible vampire is actually just going Midas Mask, gold cards, idle build. So I think that's what we're going to aim for, rather than just stuffing our deck full of trash. So here's our target for copy effects. Isn't this just an idle build with extra steps? Yep. But as a content creator, it's my job to create content. Thank you. Okay. Midas Mask, Vamp work twice for red seals. Nope. But you want a golden ticket in that mix anyway, so. So we just do this. Not you again. I hate this man. You want some deck fixing? Bloodstone has not been kind to me lately. It's a good thing we have all these hands, because our jokers are quite weak right now. There we go. Should probably just give up on the banner and start discarding so I can scale the runner some more. I need to find a lot of jokers still, so as much as I like that death. Ooh! Wait a minute.
Well met.
That's a shame. If that were a trib, we could have been in business. A dare, thank you for the 4. Look at that. We've got our first gold card. I think what we actually want to do is get money out of it because we need money to make this build do something. Is Candio bad here? Well, it's not good. It's kind of at odds with what we want to do with this run. Candio giving plus 10, so it's not bad. I mean, a plus 11 is really what matters. And just make a smaller deck. Ah. Could have read the boss blind. Ow. Legendary can become holo, they can have any edition. There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. God, this boss sucks. I don't know if we're going to be able to live the dream here. We're lacking overstock once again. Are there any rules against a dog playing Belatra, though? No, it's actually encouraged. I mean, we have like 3 jokers that are doing as close to nothing as possible. But we do keep getting decent deck fixing at least. Gonna have a harder and harder time making straights as we fix towards the jacks. So the runner may just be stuck at 180 chips. Okay, we need this. It's not the red seal, I don't care that much. I'd rather have the money. It's actually not bad. Guess we're still playing straights for a little bit. What happened here? Oh. Forgot about the vampire. This is always a straight, right? Oh, Jesus. No, it's not. Okay, wait, that's actually a piece that we need. So we want to be playing 4 of a kinds. Hello? Oops. Brady, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate that. I'm a little bit worried that getting out of the runner just kind of kills me. We have better econ we could spend to increase the vampire. But I really just want to get that Midas mask. Comb. I give it the 5 months as well. Just simply don't die. How about that? Or we could simply not business card. What? I need to find the red seal. This business card is insane. Like, sincerely. I mean, my fears about the runner were correct, but like that is just unbelievably bad. Like my 50/50s since yesterday have been absurd. I went 0 for 5 on the business card yesterday, followed by 1 for 15 on the Bloodstone immediately after. It's like 3 and 25. Just that ante, yeah. Or just that round. That is insane. Guess now we can do a real run.
Well met.
Let's see if I can get one more 3. I didn't get one more 3. Trey, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Name checks out. Guess we do probably want some sort of scoring here. I just gave up an 8. Whoops. Wait, I need to discard 10s, not draw them. Oh well. That could have gone better. Donk a mail-in rebate at this stage. It's because there's no guarantee that we'll ever get another Deja Vu. I think I have to take it. I really want that Immolate at this stage, though. Yeah, it never feels great to pass on an Immolate, but let's actually try and get as much value off of this as we can. Good enough. Gotta get better about that in the early stages of these runs. How is pair? Just because we've been playing it to clear hands or clear cards. Queens? That's probably not the straight we want to go for. Good vouchers this time through. It was a much better start than the first time. I hate this man. We're fives. Wow. It hit. There's another 5. Still quite a bit below 50-50. Gotta be a purple here, I'm afraid. Should be all of our kings, right? Alright. If we only play our number cards, business card can't hurt us. You know what? You might be onto something with that one.
Well met.
Past Warriors, thank you for the 2 months. Really need a blue. We have Telescope. Looking for kings. Woof. Excuse me? Where kings? Where business card? There we go. Jesus. I'll take it, but I'm not happy about it. Don't you dare do this to me. Jacking it. Thank you, 8 Ball. Very cool. Kithius, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Rebate has been clutching up for the lack of business card value. Somebody's got to pull some weight around here. Missed almost all of my jacks again. At least the dusk forces me to properly farm for the rebate and business card. One purple, right? I need to know. My tarot cards have been poop from butt. Sixes. Oh, hello. How hard is that? Oh, we got one. Now what if? Oops. Not want to win there. We have no sevens left. Sorry, we have 1 7 left. Roll once here, twice. Cool. Here. What are we looking for? Sevens? Right, that thing that's not likely to happen. Actually want to do that. Don't think we want to go 5 of a kind here. Another non-harmful voucher at least. Oh! Another one? Who is it? Not you again. I mean, I'd just rather have the business card at this point. Kings. Could have a lot of those. Thanks, 8-ball. Captain Chuakala, thank you for the super chat. How many Kenyos has been this week? Lost count at this point. Really didn't think we had that there. Oh, the bowl is why. We got too much money. Okay. Now we don't need the 8-ball as much, but we'll probably still take it for the time being. Looking for, oh, that's a 4. Nacho Bear, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the continued support. Probably don't need either of those. Do need the hallucination to hit. Oh right, my 50/50s. Ends. There's one. There's another one. Yet another one. Holy. I think I have to save that for the red seal queen or the gold seal queen. Either of those are fine right now. Blank is good to see. So for my last 4. Oh. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. I need the... What? Okay. We might actually have something here. Look for 9s. Let's hit you with one of these, maybe. Then one of these. There's my 9s. Oh hey, we get a roll at a real Joker. Allegedly. Oh, it's back. As useless as the day we found ya. Jesus. I'm 0 for my last 6 on hallucination 50/50s. Somebody's got to go to make room for the... I think it's you. Let's make another red seal. Oh no, this is going to win. I didn't even get to... Okay. Oof. Don't want this. Use this. There we go. That's what I want on these red seals. Joe, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we don't have hallucination anymore. The fraud, the scammer. More bean. A little early. Okay, it's flint. What are we discarding? 6s? You wouldn't believe this, but I've got one of those. I've got 2 of those. I really need to find one of those red seals, please. Oh no. There we go. Relax. Jeez. Okay, 8-ball back to its old tricks again. There we go. I can't even hit the 50/50 on the glass breaking. Overstock, my beloved. One lucky card. Alright, we are looking for 8s. Break. Finally. Huge. See if we can break these now. Just to get the death in the pool more than most other things here. Really need to find strengths for my queens. Quite a ways off still. I think the rebate is probably still more money. It's not a great Baron right now. Really just looking to set up the idol right now anyway. Wonder if we ever do this. It's still early enough. We need more purple because we want to get out of the 8-ball. Oops. No one saw that. Oh, we got the 23 there. Temperance is something, but let's see if we can do better before we commit to it. No red seal. Sixes. Oh, good draw. Good tarot. All right. Bean hunt. You gotta go. Desperately need this. Returns, and we found him. I don't want this to win, but it probably will. Yeah. Kings. If we really wanted to go hard on the bean, we could buy this in place of the rebate. But I don't have the bean yet. You're welcome, Oobsty Boy. Yeah, Peach Owl has been a supporter of this channel even before, like, Balatro, so it's nice to meet him at the awards show and see him get nominated as well. Another devil. Where are my kings? I kind of need them for scoring now. Let's see how many we can actually draw before we freak out a little too much. I guess we're not discarding kings. Maybe one as a treat. 2. 3 as a treat. We could do 3 as a treat. Yeah.
Well met.
Eventually we'll draw appropriately. Weed. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Should be fine. Okay. That's the better hit for sure. Gonna roll a little bit more aggressively than I should just in case of bean. We did not find it. Let's quickly make sure that we win this, I think. I've had some really bad Crimson Hearts lately. Alright, this run actually has pretty good decent potential. Especially compared to the previous. Nice. We're on straights here. Reese, thank you for the super chat. All I do is play 4 of a kind of flushes. Should try pairs.
Well met.
Holy. Beats of Violence, thank you for the 9. Imagine not breaking there. Rebate is back. Kind of want this so that we can eventually pivot to an idol build temporarily. Once we get like gold cards going. Nasty Power. Thank you for the super chat. Where were you last, Auntie? Enough. We've got decent money. Need some deck fixing and a voucher skip. Strength is deck fixing. Oh, I can copy this. Oh, one of these days I'll remember that. Alright. Let's find the idol first, then consider the sock. Gift card too good to pass up on. Look who came crawling. Ah, crawling back. I have aces in my deck still? Who let that happen? Oh, okay, never mind, it's fine. One more discard. Come on, man. Like, I need to hit the more important queen. Okay, I think we can just do this and... Don't win. I promise this is worth it. It was absolutely worth it. A voucher's good. I also probably want the Cartomancer. At least want to consider it. Maybe not, just because our inventory is going to be full with our money. Ideally. Okay. Thank you, gift card. Just passed on the Chad. I think we're good with the econ. We're looking to set up our deck still. Yeah, I need to kind of get my money up a little bit more so that I can afford all these vouchers. But I want to obviously not die here, but that shouldn't be a real risk. Break. That 8 is indestructible, man. It's a decent first batch. The only thing we can't buy is magic trick here. And we cleared a full one with the observatory. Could be worse. Still don't have the first reroll voucher even. Ah. Oops. We're going infinite. I told you, we're going infinite. We're going finite. I can't discard. But has the game considered that I really want to? Whoops. Kind of wanted to dump the devil on the red seal before we did that. Oh. Beautiful. Thank you, gift card. Thank you, hallucination. I have 0 queens left. Could strengthen the jacks. Another one? We might just have to take this fella for a ride because we have no rerolls. Look for cola, though. This is too good. Unfortunate that they're back-to-back like this, but better than not having them. I actually don't need 6s anymore because we have both of the spectrals that we need. There's my 9s. Oops. Minus $1. It's fine. Plus $2. Eliza, thank you for the super chat. Good luck with the runs. It'll improve over time, I promise. Probably don't even need the Plutos anymore, but what are you gonna do? Good, not my problem. Really need that. Throw it on the pile. Hello? I'm worried about just dying. I'm gonna sell the common Joker instead. Well, that'll show me to doubt the hallucination, but still. One roll here. We're fine. 8s. Okay. Let's keep getting this rebate to do a little bit more. I mean, I guess we can just dump this. We'll overwrite it with gold later, though. One of these days, these glass cards will break. One of these days. Or discards. It's a good thing. It's not a boss bind that kills me. I'm not sure why I'm opening these without the hallucination anymore. I can take that. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Need this. We should be discarding kings, right? Break. Thank you. I didn't make room. Perfect. Please let this 5 break. Thank you. Kings again. Cryptid here. That would have been a phenomenal immolate hand. We need a second voucher skip. Sorry, a third voucher skip. Holy. Huge. Yerp. Yerp. Okay. It's pretty good. It gets us a lot of money right now. Kings again. Guess we can strengthen this. Alright, if the vouchers come together, we've got something actually here.
Well met.
Kush dropper, thank you for the 2. Eights. 8 should probably be some of the last to go, just because we made so money during the 8-ball portion of this run. $44 temperance isn't too bad. Huge death. Do I even need the sun anymore? Nah. Let's just rip this. Second strength. Cat. Okay, that's good enough. Wait, it's the 8s I need to discard. Let's use this before I forget, because I already almost did. Here. 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 What is the Batcher situation look like? Honestly, not bad for anti-11. I've not passed the plant, that's why I have the Luchador. At least we know. I don't want to roll too hard here when we know that we're not going to have an open Joker slot. 8s again. Ugh. Kings this time, that's good news. See if we can get some more deck fixing for this fool before we commit to the Hermit. Still think I want better, like I want a Hungman or a Death. There we go. Don't really need Plutos, but sure, why not? Oh, 20. That's way more than I need. What am I doing? Just flushing money down the toilet at this point. Type voucher show. Besides money, we're looking good. I mean, we've got money. Our money's actually in a pretty good spot here. Surprisingly, it's like we are actually light on jokers for once. But vouchers are still the bigger priority because the money brings the jokers. I need the 8 out. Let's clean up the deck for the rebate. Keep the Hungman in our Fool. God, I wish I could take that. Roll once more. Goodbye. How close are we? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay. There should only be 2 8s left. And we have an open Joker slot now. Welcome, Pablo. Two open Joker slots. Blocks an uncommon at least. Be a really good time for a showman. Clubs are not my problem. Still need the DNA as well. Okay. So we have all the Joker spots, right? So this showman is the only showman that we might need. Wow. It's just Blueprint Brainstorm or Blueprint Brainstorm. And vouchers, of course. It's a really, really good position to be in on Anti-12, though. There's still a few things that could get us, but it's a very strong position. You're broken. There's one more card. It's rare that you get to do the showman with the mail-in rebate this early. Seen any important vouchers right now? All of them. Except antimatter. And Overstock? Yeah, I guess we have Overstock and Overstock Plus, right? Yeah. So we need Paintbrush or Canvas. We need both reroll vouchers. We need this reroll voucher. We don't need Omen Globe anymore. We're actually in a spot where we could probably consider taking Magic Trick, even. Bye. Want to get the rocks out? Throw it on the pile. There's the blueprint, so rebate goes. We just need one more copy, and we roll a little bit less aggressively now. Let's just make sure they're all red seals. No rebate is an ouchie. I will happily trade the lack of rebate for +1 blueprint, which I need. The whole point of the rebate is to make it so that we can find the blueprint, so why would I not be happy about the fact that I found the blueprint? On the pile. It's a pretty good immolate. It's really tempting, but I don't think I can do it. I don't want to have to go on a hunt for another showman without the rebate in tow. Roll to about here. Not sure why I did that, but I'm not blocking anything for the with the showman in here anyway. It's the reason for not choosing ore in the Spectral pack. It doesn't do anything, and I don't like it when my cards look different. It's a voucher cleared. You're broken. We really need to find like director's cut. You're broken. Show me the blueprint brainstorm, please. Soul Edge, thank you for the bits. And Sugar Wall, thank you as well. Yep. If we saw a voucher skip, I would do it, but we don't have one, so. Okay. Oof. My deck is still kind of a mess, is maybe the problem now. What's next on the shopping list? Nothing but vouchers. Vouchers are the only thing that matter. I want to get some suit changers, though, because that's something that could potentially be a problem. Just like boss blinds are a legitimate concern right now. If I don't get director's cut, like, the run could die pretty easily. You have director's cut. No, that's why I keep saying I need director's cut. I need to look for suit changers until I fill my inventory with them. There's one. Probably want steel for now. There's two. Cool. That's good enough. I think we've encountered the psychic. I think that was early, but I could be wrong. That's another... Again, boss blinds are a serious threat to this run right now. Sugar Wall, thank you for the bits. unfortunate. That sucks. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. We just have to tank it. Pair can do it. Yeah, we're early enough. A pair probably does it. We can test it here. I'd say we'll be fine. $97. It does give me a little bit of additional hope for, like, even the psychic. If that happens in the near term.
Well met.
Love Dr. Peppers, thank you for the 3. Just checked psychic was anti-1 boss? Okay. Thank you for doing that. Okay, do not accidentally play a high card. Victoria, thank you for the membership. And Cineme, thank you for the bits. If we do see a voucher skip, we can roll to try and find cola for DNA to sell. It's fine. I think it does reluctantly have to be a magic trick purchase. I'll be right back, though. Oh. Hey, Doc. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Much appreciated. We're in the middle of a pretty good run right now. It's ante 15. We've got all of our jokers set up. We've got all of our, pretty much everything except for the reroll vouchers and the hand size vouchers. So we're in a pretty good spot. But because I don't have either of the boss rerolls, we are very fragile right now. But I do think I'm going to have to buy the magic trick before we leave this ante. Just because we need to clear vouchers, because the voucher situation is crazy. Driver's license is very slick.
Well met.
Yeah, we've got a few nat negatives. And driver's license, like, does more than most. Kurt, thank you for the 4. We are probably going to have to make steel a little bit early because all of the jokers came into place very quickly. All copy jokers by ante 15 is very nice. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I've never had a run that had that happen before. But again, like the payoff to that is that because we got antimatter so quickly, that means that we haven't seen a director's cut even. So, it's a little concerning. There's something disturbing about that negative smiley face. What do you mean? He's just a chill guy. Better not be saying that in Ran's chat. Praying for no plant? We already passed the plant. We sold a luchador into it. See, that's the problem. It reminds me of the man who can beat a coyote in a fight. Who's that? Isn't that every man? Alright. Has to be done. On the bright side, next ante is safe, right? Because we already passed Crimson Heart. All of the ante 8 bosses are just fine for us. So that's one place where, like, Amber Acorn is annoying, but we're so strong it doesn't really matter. Ran, that guy that taught me solitaire, he learned solitaire from Ran. You did not learn solitaire. I don't know what he was playing that day, but that was a different game entirely. Do we want to sell the negatives against Acorn to limit the chance of Blueprint copying the wrong thing? I mean, we could, but eh. Like, we're scoring so far beyond what we need that, like, we could just brute force the Amber Acorn. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's a voucher clear. Bell isn't real. It can't hurt you. It's gonna, again, be time to start making steel a little bit earlier. Again, it doesn't matter. We'll never see those rocks again, right? I was worried we were gonna get the vessel. Yeah, what would we have done there? Copy and mine. Yep. So that we can get this beautiful, beautiful money. I mean, we probably could take the second ecto here. We're so rich, but because the vouchers, like, I don't want to weaken myself in the short term when the boss blinds can get us. It's a great immolate, though. Spoiler, they're all great immolates. I want a different suit other besides diamonds. For when I make steel. I mean, these are free, so nice. There we go. I didn't actually mean to sell that the first time. That was a mistake. But I'm gonna keep both just in case, like, we need... Just in case we run into the head. Why not diamonds? It clashes with the red. I'll probably start making steel next ante, even though that's a little bit late. I just want to get a read on the boss blind before I make a decision. You know, we haven't seen the serpent yet, either. That would be funny. Wait a minute. I was supposed to never see those rocks ever again. Yeah, voucher skip would go crazy next ante. Oh. Balatro auto battler engaged. Alright, the really concerning and bad boss blind should be behind us. It's realistically only the head, I think, that could be a problem right now. And it's entirely possible we already saw that as well. Right, because we've seen plant, we've seen, oh, the mouth? Whichever one is, no, the eye could be annoying if it comes too late, but if we're dying to the eye because we don't have director's cut, we're in trouble for other reasons. with. There's the serpent, though. I did say we hadn't seen it yet. But, like, this showing up multiple times lately is really brutal. There's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 vouchers left. If I'm counting, maybe 7. Let's start making steel. Let me double check that. This is gone. We have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there anything I'm missing? I counted planet. Planet was the... So it's 1, 2, 3. Planet Tarot is 4, 5. 6 is Director's Cut. Those are the only ones that I can think of right now. Reroll level 2? Well, yeah, but that can't show up yet because I don't have the first iteration of it. So there's no point in counting that. This run dying to vouchers would be devastating. That's how most of these runs die. That's the common occurrence. Second most common is spectrals. Those are the things that are largely outside of your control. Or more outside of your control than other things. Discard steel for gold. I did. After the DNA, I meant. Okay. Have you ever truly crashed out on stream? Well, if you have some chatters, I did just right there. Sorry to fly off the handle like that again. Why are you yelling at me? I'm sorry. Get away with this. Now we can use that chatter's brilliant strategy. A single non-red seal in here. I was gonna murder it. Fly up the handle, great quote from Wicked. I've never seen Wicked. That is just a, like, decades, maybe centuries old idiom in English. Oh, wait, this one is. It's fine, we'll get them later. Can't believe Roffle is a Wicked fan, yeah. First frequent Crasher abouts, now a Wicked fan, what's next? Alright, please give me vouchers. That's maybe 3 out of our last 4, if not 3 times in a row. That's infuriating. Captain Chuakala, thank you for the super chat. Maybe I should have just killed that fella. Like, whiffing on the vouchers this many times in a row is sincerely putting the run at risk. We have now 6 antes to find 2 vouchers. Or a voucher skip. Like, a voucher skip would solve a lot of problems. There's no guarantee that's going to happen. Perfect hand. Oops, all Tarot Merchant? It certainly feels that way. Oh, don't do that. You believe completely relying on battery luck should be fixed in the future patch, or does it, as a player, feel fair that as a restriction for Nano? The game isn't balanced around Endless at all, let alone Nan. So I wouldn't expect any changes related to that. And Nymph should never be a dev's concern. I mean, if it breaks something, it could be. But, like, there's clearly a group of people that consider that a worthwhile goal, so that's also something to consider. Okay, so no DNA into the eye. I was gonna think about maybe taking an Ecto just to grab the Luchador here. But got one voucher that actually we could buy, which means another voucher cleared. It's also more money. No tarot merch until next ante? Yeah. Look, every other ante is better than what we have been seeing. You know? So I'll take every other ante. I'd rather it not be. We DNA and get away with a pair. Probably. Yeah, that would actually maybe be more score because we'd have additional kings in hand with that. So even though we're starting at a much lower point, like the number of like 1.5s probably makes up for it. Yeah, I suppose we could always just test it here. Honestly, the smiley face doesn't not help. Is the issue? Yeah, we're way clear already. And there's no, like, loss of money because we still have all the gold cards we're going to have anyway. Smiley face unironically being like 10x our score is great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty irrelevant when we're playing high card, right? But when we're playing the pair, it's pretty big. All right. Oh, where voucher? Like, we're actually probably unfavored to get there. We have like 5 shops to find. Yeah, I don't think it's happening unless we get a voucher skip. Okay, that just dramatically improved the odds. Holy. That should be fine. No. Because it, like... It... makes the DNA much worse, right? Because the DNA hand gets -2 to it, so we actually only get... Eight plus 5 -2 -3. So we get a 13, 8. Yeah, it's only +1 with the DNA. I don't think there's anything that could really harm us if we re-roll it. I think that's probably our worst our worst boss blind left is the problem. Do not win without DNA here. If I don't play the DNA hand, I have less cards in hand than if I play the DNA hand, so that's irrelevant. Could re-roll into Psychic? Nope. We got confirmation that that was our first ante. I'm gonna re-roll it. It's fine. That's our second worst boss blind, but it's probably better than the hook still. The important thing is that we did get the voucher. I need the sound in a 10-hour video to sleep to. I mean, I've probably got more than 10 hours of footage for you.
Well met.
Skeeter, they give you the 2. Steel cards already in deck. This many. Why are we still farming money? Because I need more money than this. And why would I not farm money when I'm scoring more than enough? That's a really good draw. Jesus. Cool. I love that brief that brief stop in the middle to click clack on this king. No smiley face proc? Yeah, how are we gonna win now? Voucher? Could be worse.
Well met.
Probably another reroll, isn't it? It's a really awkward time for the needle. Morphine, thank you for the gifted. Fine.
Well met.
Kennick, thank you for the gifted sub. Welcome, Sydney. Glad you're enjoying the content. Discarding just for the mist value. This has no value. I'm discarding so that I can get more gold cards in hand so I can get more money. The only thing that matters in this run right now is, like, what happens when as soon as we clear a boss blind. That's where the voucher comes into play, that's where the skips potentially come into play, that's where the, like, boss blind comes into play, so we're just kind of on autopilot until that point. I think it's possible you can clear ante 25. It may be necessary, because I may need more time to pick up the last voucher. Like, the driver's license may help. I could fill up this with a Pluto or so, too. Oops. Stop it. There we go. Voucher me, dude. Or voucher skip at least, yeah. I mean, voucher skip would probably be the more reliable way to get there from here. Hold? I mean, we need it. And it's another clear. That's bad. That's extremely, extremely bad. That means the run is at risk because we've gone up through all the boss blinds and could start getting the bad ones again. That is horrendous. It also makes the first, like, set of serpent rolls really, really expensive, guaranteed. Like, anytime you get a serpent when you don't need it is bad news at this stage in the run. One. It's a 1 in 3. And I have 2, maybe 3 chances at it. Oh. Voucher skips a guaranteed W? Yes. But voucher skips are... There's no guarantee that we see one. Alright. It's a funny draw here. I might be stupid. I was just shocked by the draw. Not an if no, in hindsight, would you take the planet merch or tarot planet vouchers earlier to clear them? I would never take them, no. They clog your shop too much and you can't find the jokers that you need, especially the burglar long term. They are an absolute no-go for this type of run. Because they don't clear, right? Because there's a second level to them that clogs your shops even further, and it's like actively throwing to take them. That much money, wouldn't it be better to find Burglar in the shop without serving? You can nan-inf that way. No, I can't. That would kill the run. Without getting to make the funny number. You have been here for these runs before, you know that, so it must be bait. All right. Please, please give me the 1 and 3. Yeah, or the voucher skip, but I feel like the 1 and 3 is more likely than the voucher skip. Oh, right. One more step. Oh. It's fine. Oh, Jimmy, thank you for the bits. All right. Now it's just a matter of whether we find the burglar at the right time.
Well met.
Mr. James Fox, thank you for the gifted. All right, nothing really matters. Well, we probably still want as much money as is reasonable here, just for the burglar rolling. Double tag still useful? Could be. There's no reason, like, we still need a higher density of steel, so we need to, like, use the DNA anyway. Burglar need to be negative, or would we acto it? We sell the DNA for the burglar after we get past Ante 24. Unless it just happens to show up as a nat negative, which isn't going to happen, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, then. Hey, welcome, Andre. How are you doing? We do have to remember that the first serpent roll is going to be pretty expensive again. But we could also replace this with a reserve parking early. Nobody cares about you, Orm. Good enough? Okay. At a certain point, we just have to preserve our time here, I guess. -2 base mole, what will it do? Yeah. Don't worry, Smiley Face has got us. If nobody else got me, I know Smiley got me.
Well met.
Soul Edge, thank you for the 2 months. We need a bot that says check pin every 2 minutes. I mean, Kali does an announcement every, feels like 2 minutes saying check pin. The problem with the announcements and a bot saying that is that the people that don't read the pin also don't read the messages, like 1 or 2 messages above their own. You, not you again. Alright, the Mystic Summit goes. Tired of that guy anyway. And I don't really want to read yet another chat message of somebody saying Mystic Summit is carrying. The psychic damage is too much. No, that's my fault, Nintendo. I misinterpreted your message. You're good. No need to apologize. I'm sorry for being mistaken there. Mystic Summit looks underwater with negative, just like the mental damage from reading too much bait. It's true. It's true. We need to start a like hazard fund for streamers. For all the, like, mental damage they take. Truly the greatest, the most oppressed class of all, behind gamers, of course, is streamers. Marx basically said that? I don't think he basically said that. He verbatim said that. Truly ahead of his time. Kind of wild what he said about puppy girls, though. I don't know. I guess he was a man of his time. Thought Marx was cat girls and Lenin was puppy girls? No. Marx was cat, or was Marx was puppy girls, Lenin was cat boys. Read a book sometime. This was covered in Das Kapital. Dog's cat Pital. Eh? Eh? I'm so sorry. That is so much worse than... than the, than even tying in Marks with Bobby Girls from the start. Someone get the hazard fund going. I think that one might need to go to chat. We need to start raising... Somebody get a GoFundMe for chat's psychic damage after that one. What about Trotsky? This one's too obvious. He was into horses. He loved horsey play. It's in the name. Okay, so we can roll here. We don't... Because of the serpent, we need not rebate. We want reserve parking. It's funny, but not what we need. Stop socking me here. Seen so many rebates. This is the unfortunate downside of having to take the magic trick. As well as the illusion, Michael. Do a little bit better than that, surely. Okay, well. This is the long one.
Well met.
0 skill, thank you for the prime. That wasn't too bad. Wait, that's an uncommon skip. That could be pretty good, actually. Okay, so... Just gonna do this first. Yeah, Burglar is uncommon. Negative skips still be good at this stage. Negative skips, here's the thing, are never good. Does Andrew end up being net positive on Serpent? Yes. I've used Andrew to sneak through to get to anti-39 when I couldn't find a burglar. Think chat would come up with new bait by now? You'd think. Just doing this for the future of the run. Negative skip is like Seance, it's good in seeded runs. I mean, you can use Seance in unseeded runs as well. Like, you can use that pretty effectively as a repeatable way to get spectral cards, which, again, we talked earlier about how spectrals are the limiting factor for runs like this a lot of times. And a Seance can solve that problem. That may be the greatest first-time chatter message of all time. Chat, much like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, is an amalgamation of already used material and a monument to the sin of man. See, they can get away with saying that because until that moment, they were not a part of chat. But now that they said it, they are a part of chat. So, like, it was both not about them and then suddenly about them at the same time. Just for you, chat. Just take a random... Oh, no, we need this now. Okay, now we can roll a little bit harder for the Burglar. And we are going to make the rounds take a lot longer to resolve. I've forgotten what a Burglar looks like. Might have rolled too hard there. Hello. This is a consequence of that first early serpent, by the way. This time we discard first. We can get better reserve parking hits. We started at like 6K and we rolled to about $60 in the shop. So let's see how much of that ground we lose. I love that reserve parking sound. Well, get ready to learn it. Because it's all you're going to be hearing. That and the shop reroll sound is all you're going to be hearing for the for the future of this run. What do you think? How long can you survive? 6 more antes. 5 more antes. Madison, thank you for the prime. Alright. Beanbug somehow help with anti-32? Is there no way? Well, if I can't beat the bean... I can't do the beanbug until anti-32. But I die to the anti-32 boss. So there's just... It's too late. I needed the beanbug on anti-16 or 8. Ideally, both. Or at least multiple times on 8, where it's safest. Boy, this goes awfully quiet when we don't have the multiple copies on it. Yeah, we rolled too hard in the shop. But, I mean, what else is this money for other than finding a burglar? Rerolling Serpent? Yeah, I guess so, but... Fantastic. Not a single uncommon. Still not an uncommon, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I bought a Pluto? Why did I do that? Ugh. Reese, thank you for the super chat. One more. Good skips. Oh my god, good skips. It's another long one. Hopefully that means the next one will... That was very shortly after the plant, which we saw early in that cycle, so probably going to be another long one after that. Copies in the right spot. Minimum 21 or so, yeah. Odd Trip, thank you for the super chat. Run's going to die soon, unfortunately. If you say so. It's possible to copy Burn Joker, yep. Just not relevant to do so. These antis are taking enough time, we don't need to add additional animations on top of it. The unfortunate part of this run is that every boss fight now takes a long time, so it's never dying soon. True. One more. Kind of bleeding money is the problem. Sucks to suck, I guess. Oh, bleeding is bleeding money if you sell your plasma. Follow me for more grind set tips. Okay. Okay. I like where your head's at. Do you have a podcast? Oh no, this one isn't a red seal. I should have deathed it. This is the podcast? Wait. Am I a guest right now then? Alright, just give me the burglar. How about that? Ferd, thank you for the super chat. $50. Alright, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright. Burglar. I thought the Showman was it for a second. I thought the Sixth Sense was it for a second. We did it. Still gonna be a bit of a long one. Oh, no, it's not. Huh. Alright, copies in the right spot. And now we wait. Maybe we should sell the smiley face to reduce the animations. Nah. Ran would never. Rerolls came at the perfect time too. What? Yeah. Well, the perfect time to stress me out. Now again, what do you think? How long can you go? Still the same. This run, if we push this run as far as it could go, it will always die in the same spot. What do we do after that? I mean, that's up to you. I don't know. You're gonna go figure out dinner or something. Maybe get myself a nice McDonald's Sprite, since that paid chatter is here right now. Benny, they give you the super chat. Don't forget to yell Balatro. Oof, I already did on Anti-8. Feel like the character in the horror movie who can see the monster but no one else can? That pretty much sums up streaming. At least streaming a strategy game. So, you might be onto something with that one. Thanks for the Megabog shout out. Go to game. Oh, we got another one. The one downside of the Night Rain DLC coming out is it's interrupted my Megabonk in time. I have to, like, talk to my friends and have a good time or whatever, instead of just quietly bonking. Hate it when that happens? I know. Like, it was legitimately... the adjustment going from, like, hours of Megabonk to returning to Night Rain was really difficult to adjust to. Like, it's like, wait, I have to press an attack button?
Well met.
Built. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright, we're almost there, chat.
Well met.
Saxy Seminole, thank you for the prime. Needs more animations? You're in luck. The last one's gonna have significantly more. Thank you, Jasper. One time I played steel cards instead of gold cards and only got E303 instead of Naniv. I mean, that may be more impressive than getting Naniv, is like getting as close to Naniv as possible without actually going over. So, you know, outside a speed dating event that I was coerced into attending, please make this run longer. Your soulmate could be in there, though. You gotta hurry. They don't call it speed dating for nothing. You're running out of time. That said, like, it's mostly outside of my control how much longer this takes at this point. Roffle turned into my Asian mother for a second there. Hold on. Do I have Tiger Mom energy? Is that what you're saying? Am I... Is there something to that? Yes, you do. Tiger Mom, a supernatural reference? Do you... What do you think the media that you're watching is referencing in all these instances when it makes statements like that? You haven't said anything disparaging about theater kids yet? That's true because I'm no longer in high school, so... I would never. Wild, thank you for the membership. Also, like, I was friends with plenty of theater kids. That was mostly for the bit. Everything is a supernatural reference if you watch all 24 seasons where they touch on every topic. True. I guess that's probably true, because, like, you run that many seasons, you're good. I mean, that's why everything is a JoJo's reference, right? Jealous of the theater kids? They seem like they're having fun? Usually, yeah. They're living their best life. Sure, you're friends with them. I bet they let you call them the word. I guess I wasn't close enough friends with them to know what word it was being referred to there. And everything is a Simpsons reference? No, Simpsons just predicts the future. What are we talking about? Morphine, thank you for the bits. Roffle is the Gen Zers Northern Lion confirmed? I think Northern Lion is the Gen Zers Northern Lion. Like, who do you think is watching Northern Lion? Pedro, thank you for the super chat. When you start to make Red Seals steel, why do you change the suit? For this reason. So that I can have like a quick at-a-glance comparison of how much steel and how much gold is in my deck. And then also, if there are instances where I need to identify, like say we run into Mark, and I need to identify where the steel is in my hand, I know it's, because it's spades, it's always on the left. Lone Star, thank you for the sub. me snooze the ads real quick. And Wancho, thank you for the super chat as well. All right, let's do this. Now we can copy like this. Let me double check. 1, 2. No. It's backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. Send it. By God, we've done it. Wait a minute. Okay, good. There wasn't a sneaky non-red seal back there again. Oh, right. Balatro! See, they won't even be able to hear that one over the sound of the cards going. We have Roffle Light and Roffle Heavy. Is normal Roffle just Roffle Medium? No. Stream Roffle is Roffle Mid, because the editing hasn't taken over and made it watchable content yet. Roffle Extreme, that's when I start skateboarding and do a kickflip. We're still working on that one. It's gonna need a lot of editing. GG. We've done it again. Oh god, the flames. They're still here. They won't stop. Okay. Oof. Alright. Well, we did it again. What's wrong with you? Twig, thank you for the bits. Yeah, very based in an inf build indeed. I think that is gonna do it for the stream today. That took quite a bit of time because the vouchers came so late. Craigasm. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you watching as usual. I'm gonna send you over to Murphy, who is doing some chill Balatro runs, and then he's going to be continuing his training arc for, I don't know, whatever platform fighting game he's working on. Aether Rivals 2, I think. So go watch Murphy. If you're on YouTube, do the same. Thank you again to Doc for the raid and bringing us the good luck that brought us those vouchers in the end. I think that's definitely what sealed it. Also, I'm pretty sure Doc viewers saved me quite a bit of money a couple of times when I was just resigned to, like, bad boss blinds. And they reminded me that pairs exist as a hand. So thank you to Doc viewers. And thank you all for watching. Again, no streams over the weekend as usual. I'll see you on Monday. So, see ya.
Load up on the 7. Ouch. That was both of them?